Hello and welcome to Val Bros Gaming. I have here the Cards World War II card game. Don't know how else to explain it. Basically like Hearthstone. And I have 10 packs of the normal cards, so first edition cards to open. So I thought I'd give that a go and have an opening video. So let's start off. First 5 cards that we have special, standard. Yeah, it's one special and 4 standards. I think that's what you get in the things. And we have a special Japanese Type 4 Horo. So that's a artillery. It looks like a tank, but it's an artillery weapon, which is free, and it has smoke screen, which is quite useful. And we have a war production, which is gain 2 additional credits turn. Discard all non-unit cards. Not sure how useful that is for the Russians. Ural factories. Destroy a friendly unit, add a random unit from the same nation that costs 1 more. Okay, that could be okay. And then we have a fighter for the Japanese. Destruction, deal 2 damage to the enemy HQ. That's alright. And we have overwhelming force for the USA. Yeah, it's got yeah, it's an order, sorry. Target enemy unit loses guard, smoke screen, fury, and ambush. So actually that's quite a useful one. So next one, we have 3 Germans, a British, and another USA, I think. So we have a Jagged Panther. 5 attack, 3 defense, and it's got ambush, which is quite useful. You can see what ambush does there. We have Careless Talk for the Germans, which is when the enemy deploys a unit, deal 3 damage to it. Ooh, that could be quite a useful card actually. Yeah, I think that's very useful. And this is our special one, I think it was. Oh no, we've got 2 other limited ones here. I didn't see what these were. So that was quite a decent pack. Anyway, we've got 332nd Engineer Regiment. Gain 1 extra credit slot. Useful on deployment. For the British, we have a Hurricane Mark 2A, which is 3/3, and it has Fury, which is quite useful. And we have a full was that a full Shern Jagger. Sorry if I'm butchering it. The third one, whatever that is. Deployment gets +1/+1 for each non-infantry unit type you control. Again, that could be quite a useful card. Some decent ones in that pack. So here we've got 2 Russian, 2 British, and a Japanese. We've got standard, limited, and standard. We have an anti-aircraft gun, 37mm, which means any aircraft costs 2+ to operate, which is okay. It's only one, so. Oh, we have a 25 pounder, which has 2 attack and 4 health. That's quite a useful one. We have naval operation, pin all enemy ground units, deal 1 damage to them, which is okay. For the Russians, we have 554th, sorry about that, and Rifle Regiment, which is 1/1 and Blitz, and it costs nothing to play. So actually that's quite a good one for the start. And the British, we have the Royal West Kents. It's a 5 cost card, only costs 1 to actually attack. And it's a 2/5, when a friendly guard unit is attacked, it deals damage equal to its defense. Not bad at all, So we have another one, we've got USA, English, Japan, Russia, and Germany. So we've got a nice different selection there. Limited British again. So USA, we have Overwhelming Force. We've already seen that one. We have Tactical Withdrawal, which is all friendly units in the front line retreat and are fully repaired. Okay, not sure how useful that is, to be honest. Naval operation we've already seen, and we have a 10.5 centimeter LEFH. deal 2 damage to the enemy HQ on deployment, and it's a 2/3. And we have the third Guards Regiment, which is a 3/2 with ambush. So again, it's quite useful. That the other orders I'm not so sure about. Okay, 2 Japanese, 2 USA, and 1 Russia. Ooh, we have an elite US. So let's do that last, and we have a limited Japanese as well. And we have the A6M20. This is quite a nasty thing. I mean, it does 1 deployment on damage, 1 damage on deployment. It has ambush and it's a 4/4, so that's quite a useful card. We have gunship mission for the US, which is to deal 2 damage to a target in the enemy support line, and your HQ gets 2 defense. So that's quite good. It only costs 2 credits as well. Now this one is a B5N Cake. Deployment has blitz if the enemy has no air units. Okay, blitz means it can move or attack in the same turn they come into play. So that's quite good, and it's a bomber as well. So the Russian one, we have the 321st Rifle Regiment, which on destruction adds a 1/1 light infantry to the support line. Okay, and this is the elite strategic bombing. Deal 3 damage to all targets in the enemy support line. The enemy loses a credit slot. Useful, but it is 6 credits. That's a lot of credits. If you're getting overwhelmed, that is quite useful. Yeah, so next one, we've got 3 British ones here, which is nice. I do like the British decks. We do have a limited USA as well. So let's see. We've got National Fire Service. When your HQ receives damage this turn, reduce the damage to 1. Okay. We have the Baluch Regiment. So give your HQ plus 2 defense on deployment. We have an A24 Banshee, which is a heavy armoured bomber. It's quite useful, that. It's quite useful to have. We have another 6-pounder. I love the 6-pounders. If you've seen my one video which I've done, obviously the brother's done quite a few, but the one that I do, I love the 6-pounders. They're in my decks. Quite heavy on those, but obviously I've already got all 4, so that turns into the whatever that is. And we have the Type 95 HAGO Hago. When an order is given, deal 1 damage to the HQ of the player given the order. Useful if you don't have any orders. So we've got 3 US, 1 Japanese, 1 German. So just standards and 1 limited here. We have Awoken Giant, which deals 2 damage to the target enemy unit in the front line. If it destroys it, draw a card. Quite useful. Long Range Recon gives you HQ plus X defense, where X is the count of all enemy units and hand cards. Wow. That could be useful. That could be very useful in defense. We have a Pack 36. When your enemy deploys a tank unit, deal 1 damage to it. That's quite a good one as well. Only a 1/1 though, but can't complain too much for a 1-cost card. Another 1-cost card here for the US, it's the M8 Greyhound. 1/3, while in the front line, units in your support line have +1 attack. Useful if you've got a couple cannon or artillery or aircraft in the support line there. And we have a B-24 Liberator, which is a heavy armoured bomber, 7/5. That is a nice one. I would definitely have that in my USA deck. That is a nasty card. It does cost 7, but it's nasty. We have a limited English, standard on the US, Russian, and German. We have the Argyllshire Highlanders, which has +3 attack while guarded. That's useful. We have the 17th Infantry Regiment, deployment given other friendly unit +1/+1. Useful. War production, I think we've already seen that. USA. I don't know how you pronounce that. Give a tank or infantry +1/+1 because it is USA. I don't know why there's no space there. And we have a kind of shiny pack 36. Only 2 more packs to open here. So we've got German, US, and limited Russian and standard Russian. The 4 Pioneer Battalion. Give all friendly units in the front line 1 defense. Useful. Gunship mission we've already seen. 30th Regiment, a full force. That's not bad. It's a free cost, but anyhow. BT7, which is a plain old simple 2 cost card. It doesn't cost anything to attack actually. And a 2/2. And we have Arctic Convoy, which is draw 2 random units from your deck. That's useful. So there we go, last pack of cards, and we have standard Japanese, a limited Japanese, a limited US, standard UK, and a standard Russian. And so we have the Akita Regiment, which has blitz and deals 2 damage to a random enemy on destruction. That's quite useful. We have the Amphibious Assault, which is destroy an enemy unit and has 3 or less attack. Okay, we can do it. Give your units an HQ +3 defense and draw a card. That's useful. That's useful. We have Fortification, which I already have, so that's got off there. And we have a T70, which is a guard, and a 3/2. It's only 2 health with a guard. So yeah, that's our set of 10 packs of cards. We've got quite a few useful cards in there, to be honest. I'll probably be making a couple of interesting decks. I do like the artillery decks, so keep an eye out for what's coming next.